Hello everyone. Welcome to the Railway 6 stream. You may not have expected to see this. I need to do that excavation real quick. I have a new identity that I need to level up, and I don't have XP, and I haven't done this one, so I can't skip it. Is stream working? There it is, okay. So you get to see Uptie 1 versus mannequins real quick, but I promise we'll be on to the railway shortly. This probably is going to be, pretty hard to do. But I have hope that it won't be impossible. Because if I can do everything in story without ego, surely the addition of base ego will be enough to make Railway possible, right? Like, how bad could it be? What is this title? We're getting to Railway in a second. Railway 6 Uptie 1 IDs only. Yeah. That's the goal. I'm joking, surely this is a joke. You must be new here. But we will be attempting it. Tremor Scourge gameplay, you love to see it. Dawn Office is such an immense help for Uptie 1. For those of you who have not seen my stuff before, I've done the whole game Uptie 1 and the whole story. Reflect Trials are obviously impossible. Dawn Office is a great help. I'm worried about team splitting. You're positive that we can do first section today? I agree. I think we can probably get past section 1 today. It's section 2 that I'm hoping we can get past. I want to get past section 2 so we can do some attempts into Will You Play and see if I need to do section 2 again with a different team to save other IDs. That's the biggest concern. You just don't believe in Uptie 1. I have faith in them. I mean, look at this. I can roll a 17. That's really high. Yeah, I did not realize I had not done this Luxcavation, or I would have done this before stream. I'm a bit rushed to start stream here because I was having OBS trouble. It did not want to register my microphone, it didn't want to make the stream, and then it made 2 of the stream. So I had to go delete one, figure out which one was real. All sorts of issues, leading to me being underprepared. But we're here now, so if I just skip this a few times, I hope we get enough XP to level up Jiang-ish is the goal. And then there's also going to be XP from section 1, so I'll keep 25 modules to claim that. But let's see. That's enough. That's the wrong button. How many accounts do I play anyways? I have 5 accounts, but I don't actively play most of them. So, okay, I need to think a little bit about my teams. The idea is that this is the good team that I'll be using for Section 2 and 4, and this is the worst team that is hopefully good enough for Section 3, because Section 3 is the easiest one. So, for Section 2, what's the most common thing here? I definitely want to weaken Slash, and probably... Looks like there's a fair amount of pride across the team, including Gregor's skill 2, yeah. So we want Slash Pride on Section 2. Section 3, there's not really too much of a common thing here, but probably Pierce. I do have access to Kozan, yeah. And it's not even very nerfed. It has like 1 less coin power, everything else about it is the same. I haven't used the ID yet, so I'm not sure how reasonably I'll be able to form hands, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be Blue Slash, then probably like Envy Pierce for these skill 2s, and then probably Blue Slash again for the last one. Is there an Envy Pierce ID on this team? You're all Slash. I guess I need to, as Captain Ishmael, I'll throw in this Envy Pierce just for now, and then you guys get your sanity. Sure. Good enough. Whoops. Let's see how this goes. Ishmael shouldn't be getting the blue suit at Uptie 1 based on how skill replacement in Mirror Dungeon works. I might be resetting this fight a few times just to like actually win some clashes. Like if I lose 2 or more clashes on the first turn here, I'm probably resetting. Just so we can try to get a half-decent start. So that if this attempt actually makes it all the way, we're getting some sanity against the final boss. You can lose clashes because you have health and stuff. You still haven't tried Railway 6? Section 1's easy. Really fast. Your skill 2 is going to lose to that. Another thing I could have been trying to consider is ego resources, because I will most definitely be needing base ego. I put it in the description. I did all of story ego lists on this account to make it different from base IDs. But Uptie 1 for Railway is going to need those base ego. There we go. Dawn Claire will have good sanity if we get to section 5. I don't know if I get Blue Hand with Jeongish. I don't think I will, based on how it works in Mirror Dungeon, but I have not actually used the ID yet. I just sharded them. How many people have ever gone to a 4-turn section 1 before? And I think we'll just barely break the shield here. Yeah, okay, so only a 3-turn section 1. So we decided Purple Pierce, Blue Slash, and Blue Slash, and then everyone else. I'll definitely want more Envy and Gloom compared to the other stuff. Okay. If the Uptie 2 playthrough, Dawn Claire is an absolute menace, for sure, with the passive. Like, he's already arguably the best Uptie 1 ID now if you have the other Dawn office. If you were Uptie 2, he would just be like the best Uptie 2 ID. How good is Uptie 1 Dawn Claire? He needs the other Dawn office. Without them, he's pretty mid. But with them, he rolls basically as high as anyone. Gets 30 shield every turn, which is really important. And, so, like, the sanity isn't an issue. He activates burn. Burn damage is pretty significant. Do we have enough damage for 100 turns? I have very little hope in getting the 111 turns banner, but I don't know. Maybe. But okay, let's switch you back. So the plan is these teams, these have no shared identities. And then borrowing a Yi Song. And then on the other team we'll borrow Ringfaust. Who do I want to field? Obviously U3. I just need good clashing early, which is kind of like this. I think I'm going to not field House's Fighters Ryoshi. Is that true? No, she's too important for damage. Damage matters. I have Mare, I have Faust for base ego. Yeah, these are like the important egos, are these three. I'm probably going to have to reset for, or actually, let's do this. Okay. A good chance I have to reset until Ryoshi wins a clash or two at the start, because her clashing honestly is kind of bad, but she just does so much damage. Let's see how this goes. I'm planning to use Figuricia, of course, for Honglu. The other Durante, I don't know where that's going in this railway. The menace of Uptie 1 is speed. No one is going to be fast enough to clash a lot of the time. Even though Yinglong's speed is 2 to 3, that is too fast for 3 of my IDs this turn. And that's pretty common. But like, okay. Favored and neutral everywhere. This is probably a struggling, but it's on the least important clash. We'll see how this goes. You didn't think Lucio Heathcliff would do much? He does the assist attacks with Rhodia, and he just contributes to the burn. There just aren't great Heathcliff options other than full stop. That's unfortunate and probably a reset. She evades it, but I'm pretty sure the pin still spawns, and the pin spawning is really bad. If everyone else wins their clash, I'll keep playing and just see if I can deal with the pin. Okay, Mare did not win his clash. That's a big AoE move going through. Let's reset. I'm not going to be extremely reset heavy, but I want at least a good turn 1. Because turn 1, it's quick to reset. Okay, this time he's slow enough for full redirection. Although we got a lot of weaker skills this time. A lot of people with only skill 1s. I guess that's good enough. Are you Pierce Fatal? You are, but that will damage what? That will damage Rhodia? Sure. Well, I can go 1 turn without activating the pen. Let's just do unopposed there. Alright. Let's see if this goes a little better. Without the skill 3, you can, so it's just the normal ID, yeah. Pretty normal guy. So, like, again, I'm losing these clashes, but these are unimportant clashes. I mean, that one matters a bit. It's mostly the pin and then the bigger AoE gloom moves that I care about. So that's another win. I like that you know so early, because it does the like pre-clash animation if you're going to win it. There we go. He's a stronger Uptie 1 Mare than Diechi. but those are the two strongest. This is the only time you'll ever see someone saying Diachimere is decent. Okay, you can go there. You're too slow to redirect, but you can assist defense on something. This is bad. I think we have to gamble on that move going through, which is, or well, yeah, because you're too slow for ego. I could use chains, but something has to be let through here. I'm going to use chains. I have good resources for chains, so you should be able to use it a lot of the time. Okay, yeah, so that's going, this is a risky turn for sure. Ryoshi, try your best to win a clash. Moro is better in section 4. Yeah, if I can save Moro, I would really like to. But I kind of think I might just not be able to do section 4 at all with this account. We'll see. A decent chance Faust loses to the pen here. We're obviously hoping that doesn't happen. But we have a good enough start that I would be willing to continue if it does. That's huge. It's so hard for Ryoshi to get sanity. Her bad clashing, but once she gets it, she can be decent. Yeah, we lose that. Unfortunate. We lose that as well. How many staggers? Is it just Faust, I think? He's chained the next turn, so the damage won't be too hard to clash him with chains. Let's see. Do this, that. You have the thing. Okay, so those two skills. I'm hoping this can kill the pen because Valenciana will break the guard. Ryoshi gets the pre-attack skill 2/2. Actually, Mare can't do anything. He's also going to be slower, so he's pretty useless this turn. In fact, chains again for next turn, even though it's unopposed. Then I think we want to clashable counter, so I get assist defense. That can activate there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, I don't know if this is going to do 40 damage. Okay, it did. Being unsure if Blade Shoe's skill 2 can do 40 damage. What a world this account lives in. What's the plan for damage types? Slash Pride, Purple Pierce, Slash Pride. Or Envy Pierce, I should say. Chains of Others is the reason Mare doesn't have a second Zayn. Yeah, it would be pointless. I think it would have been interesting if they made Regret a Zayn. Envy Pierce is just the second Uptie 1 team is random stuff thrown together. There's kind of no consistency. It's just what I had to make like Dulcinea Rodia the best she can be for Envy Pierce. Okay, so who is Pierce resistant to take the counters? I mean, Dawn Claire has the shield every turn. He really should be the one hitting it. No one actually resists Pierce yet. Is this feeling possible yet? This is not the hard part. We won't know if it feels possible until we see Yinglong's last phase. That's the one I'm scared about. Okay, Marrier is going to hit the counter. Yeah, it's only 4 pins. He has attack power down on his other moves. It's fine. And next turn's pattern is not very dangerous. The plan for Heisho Pekatula is Faust base Ego like every turn for AoE. I don't have any Gluttony generation though, I just kind of realized. I'm allowing base Ego. Only base Ego. Yeah, I realize I may need to bring Yisong on the team for his Ego to help with the Pekatula, because again, speed is going to be a big issue. This is a trial run. Okay, we're going to want chains again here for next turn. He can deal with anything, so we'll leave him for last. See what isn't getting clashed well. Probably something like this. Valencina gets hit, I kind of don't care. Yeah, we'll go for that. And she wins it. Cool. Somehow we may just first try this. It's technically second try. I reset turn 1 once. It's just, the last phase is so bad, people don't realize. This is not at all the hard part. Like, yeah, the early sanity can be an issue. But it is absolutely his last phase that I'm concerned about. Four coin skill too, yeah, we've hit the ramp up on Gregor. Okay, so you are chained. Is anything targeting there? Yes, he can actually clash with the chains for once. Only favored, but like, I believe in him. It would be really bad if he failed that, but he would never. You're going to hit the pin this turn, I think. And then that will lower that thing's stacks, so that should be a dominating clash. Let's actually use Verdia. Heathcliff get the other pin, and then the only thing left is that. Sure thing. This turn looks great, as long as this neutral doesn't lose. And it shouldn't. Gregor does have assist defense, it's part of why he's good. And yeah, that was better than a neutral after we got rid of his pen stacks. We get our evade back next turn. Actually, yeah, Faust is really lacking behind on stacks because she got staggered, and I mean, that also means she's losing clashes on top of not getting to do anything for a turn. 12 burn counts is quite nice, honestly. Yeah, burn is definitely actually a part of Uptie 1 damage. Okay. I believe next turn is the really dangerous pattern. So, do we chains again? Probably should, right? It's the move. It's the time where he does 2 of the big red moves. Maybe try to save some skill 2s for next turn if the skill 1s are good enough right now. Okay, that's everything dealt with, yeah. We'll let Faust clash there. Okay. It is possible for Uptie 1 to get Tremor Scorch from Valencina's skill 2 too, but it's hard to use that. You have to do like 6 skill 2s to run out of ammo. The fight has to last a long time to get Scorch. Uptie 1 Magic Bullet Otis. She's like kind of okay, but I'm definitely not going to use her because I hate Magic Bullet Otis and I don't own her and I don't want to shard her. Okay, so yeah, this is the dangerous turn. I would really like to activate the counter before I clash his big red moves, but you're probably doing that. Yeah, you can hit the counter again. Then these two... Do I trust this? You're going to lose so much. You're going to have 8 lower base power. If that's rolling 8 lower, this is not struggling. So I can do that clash. Then we have these 3 things. How to deal with those? Probably this. Probably, Ego resources are precious, but I think I'll spend 1 gloom to make sure we don't get a pin. There we go. Everything dominating except these, which are probably dominating. And they are going later than Sinclair. Okay. Magic Bullet Otis is skill 1. I believe it does do 1 Dark Flame, but like 1 burn activation. It is 99 damage, it is significant, but like compare it to Dawnclair's skill 2 or something, that's way better. Molar Otis is still the best Uptie 1 Otis, I would say. Magic Bullet might be the second best, but we don't have to use Otis all the time. $99 pride damage, fair. That can be the difference. Okay, so next turn is the last turn of this phase. Hey, Mare, why'd you get like 7 tails rolls in a row? I know you're at no sanity, but that was still a bit worse than I expected. It's fine, Chains made the damage not too high. Honestly, it's kind of a good thing to get a stagger out of the way before the Pekatula. You have 342, so yeah. Let's get resources, and then probably Heathcliff Body Sack, guarantee he's fast next turn. Actually, I think you need to do a hit after you get rid of it. No, the hit after the shield reduce. This should work. In the phase. Honestly, it might not even get to him. Had section 1 go, we reset once. Okay, yeah, we're doing enough damage. I forgot about like the burn proc. Heathcliff's body sack won't be used, but he'll have it still. I think I'll likely want to run Liu Yisong frontline to have Crow's Eye view for this stage, but let's just see. Let's see if the rolls are nice and I can insta-kill Lord Liu. Yeah, he rolled 10. Even after having that, I'm only going to have like one person faster than him. I think that's a reset. We just got unlucky. But we'll try. Because it's like... he only has one assist defense at least, but is Road... are you even faster? No. He's faster than my Philip. Or no, the arrow isn't accurate after Pregretia, so it might still be able to hit him. Because assist defense... it's like he is Fatal Envy. Maybe there's a chance if we do this. 85? We'll see. That's the only dangerous skill from the enemies, so you take that. I can honestly ignore all the rest of this. Like maybe Gregor blocks 2 things. Clash here, assist defense there, Faust you hit Yisong. So it's like, if my Dawnclair is faster than the Lord Lu Pekatula and can stagger him, this attempt might be okay. If not, we're resetting. Oh my gosh, Heathcliff got staggered when he tried to hit a thing, so now he's just going to get killed by Wei Don's skill 3. Valencina rode the throwing.
이런 건 거참이 않은 거야.
He unfortunately did not proc that. Or, oh, was it not Wei Don? It was. Oh yeah, Wei Don's later. I'm pretty sure that still makes me lose my ego. And then now, okay, you have 12 speed, and you're hitting staggered Heathcliff, so Heathcliff's dead. You're targeting Sinclair, I think? It's a bit hard to track these arrows. Yeah, Sinclair... that's also hitting Heathcliff. So Heathcliff is just Omega dead. I would really like to stagger this guy, I think. It's probably a good time to use a Faust Face Ego. To make sure it doesn't hit that. It doesn't need to hit Honglu, something else will. I want to hit Mouse and Yisong, probably, so AoE manipulate everyone else, do that. Then let's see, this is again only clashable by Dawnclair, but I think he's just going to ignore it. He has the Dragon Shield up. Those are both hitting Heathcliff, so it's only this move left. You can clash that one. Then you get Honglu low. You... oh wait, no, there's an assist defense because this is a skill 3. This is definitely more doable than LCV only. People underestimate how bad LCV only is. I need to hit this thing still. Forgot about that. Where's the Ryoshu thing? You can hit them. I don't know if just a mare skill 1 will stagger. If you'd have to hit double heads, which is unlikely. Okay, Gregor, you just stagger them. Sure.
여명의 빛과 같이.
I have like 9x10 rupture on Sinclair. Heisho are really too strong for rupture.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
자네 많이 지쳤다.
Yeah, stagger that thing.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Well, really stagger you. I sure hope I hit Honglu? I think I did, but... Oh no, did I not account? I think I only... Yeah, I got assist defended. That's a throw. I should have got him to 1 HP here. And now he's using Dimension Shredder. Yisung's using that, so we need to stagger him before he does. I definitely messed up. The fact that Malphast was actually using her skill 3, man, that's not supposed to happen. Because that's just going to, like, stagger all 3 of those people, isn't it? Actually, can I clash it? Who are you targeting? Rudia? High rolling ego? No. Okay. Yeah, because he's full sanity. It's close. Is the 5% our best way to win? I think the 5% might be the only way we win. I'm resetting if that goes through. I'm 90% sure. Because I would stagger Faust. I guess Sinclair is fine. How much damage is it doing the Rhodia? 25? That's not enough to stagger her. Okay, fine. I'll let it hit me. But just acknowledge that Faust is staggered, so she should not be doing anything important. Then we can kill you before you sun shower. What else? Honestly, you just try to evade that. I don't want to kill any of them because then I get sub in the skill 3s. Oh, assist defense. It didn't hit Faust. Okay. We're gonna reset. Bad Pekatula stage. Actually, I should probably put Yisung on field. Yeah. Malphast actually rolling her skill 3 was the problem there, and me messing up and not killing Lord Lu. So, like, I guess that was because Malphast actually rolled her skill 3. So, like, 2 mistakes on my part. 2 mistakes is enough to lose the entire battle for Uptie 1, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see. Definitely running Dawn Office, definitely running you. Definitely still want Mare. 2 more slots. Maybe we just save... Maybe we save these guys for later. Something like this. Thumb duo off field. Base IDs plus all ego. I've done some attempts on that. I think it might be possible, but I couldn't beat phase 3. You just do no damage. I would need to better save resources to spam Tidal Elegy. Okay. back to the beginning. We kind of have better clashing now. We got a lot of... Okay, let's go for just a really good first 2 turns here. Win everything. That's the plan. You think Valentina should be on field for Shin? It's like she could maybe replace Honglu, but Ring Honglu is just kind of the better clasher. And he does bind. 1 bind on the enemy is better than 1 haste on Val. Yeah, I haven't tried base ID plus any ego with the new Song Moment Yi song. It's just like a resource generation game, but between Title Elegy and both Song Laments, definitely Gloom Blunt is the way to go. Okay. So you have no sanity. Or, I mean, you're chained, you have no high rolling skills this turn. Let's see if we can't just get everyone's SPF. Is anyone targeting there? No. He's getting 2 skill 2s upcoming. I kind of want him to actually try clashing. Let's just go backwards here. Can you clash anything? Sure. Do we believe in Gregor rolling that? Probably not. I'll let Gregor take the biggest move. Yeah. Alright, something like that. Tails roll. I'm glad Yinglong tails rolled. Base Gregor's a nightmare to get started. Yeah, that's a good sanity. Liu Yisong's a pretty interesting Uptie 1 ID. He's basically the only Uptie 1 ID that has modern ID design. He actually gets conditional coin power from Burn, is the reason I say that. Like, this guy's rolls are pretty good when he has his coin power, and then Burn count. Burn count's always good. In fact, right now, I think I need some Burn count. Okay, so this is not chained, yeah. Mare is too slow to redirect. I guess we're gambling on this. Faust also can't redirect. Maybe I use a base ego. That will make Mare's Clash go better as well. I hate to spend all my Gloom, but I'll get Gloom from him spending pins. So that's all as good as it's getting. Everything is clashed. Okay, Ryoshu, you can do some damage to Honglu. Look at that, 19. That's so high. It's partially because of the dragon buff. Is Philip Claire's guard still good? I don't think it's as good. Or upgraded? Does he get upgraded from, like, the Dawn Office buffs? Or are you just saying how good it is? I don't think there's really much reason to use it compared to his skills, ever. Alright, please, Mare, don't lose to the pin. Okay, instant clash win animation, cool. I think we can look at this
저에게도 무언가에 맞설 용기.
up to 10 instead of up to 30. He always has a 30 shield every turn from Gregor, so that's kind of enough. I don't like these clashes. I should probably use... Let's throw one of these out. I have decent sloth generation. And then that's attack power down by 2. Can I trust these to clash? If that's rolling 2 lower, this is a decent clash, I think. Is this one better? Not really. Well, you'll have Pride Resonance. I'm using other Pride skills this turn. Okay, I'm going to do that. Because this will give you... Yeah, it's favored before the Yisong debuff, so I'm confident that Ryoshu can win that. Okay. Faust might lose this, but this is not really better. I'll use a skill too. Thinking about saving it, but next turn's an easy turn. Gregor should be getting his... That's really unlucky. What was that? It was a 15% chance for me to roll tails, and then also a 1 in 8 for him to roll all heads. That's really unfortunate. If I lose the other one too, it's gonna be really sad. I was accounting for him having 2 attack power down here. Okay, still enough. Honglu took so much damage from that being Wrath Fatal and also taking all of Ryoshi's Pierce Fatal damage. Okay, well... Honglu's probably dead soon, but that will buff my Ryoshu, so, like, it's okay. Let's try to do this again. God, that ego loss was so bad. You need 5 stacks. I can get you 5 stacks. And then honestly, Honglu, I kind of just want you to die at this point. You shouldn't die to the first hit of the counter, so it won't get true AoE. But the reuses should kill you.
그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아. 보는 눈이 부족해.
Not quite. Should we set up Honglu's ego passive? Maybe in a future attempt, but for this one, I think he's just dead. Him dying brings in Valencina, so that's, you know, a fine exchange.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
There you go, 30 stacks from Gregor. Oh yeah, she's getting her really high damage in. I want chains online now. I don't like how high he clashes. Okay, just the gloom skill. This doesn't feel favored, but honestly, sure. Ryoshi's neutral is the worst one, but would it be any better like this? Not really. Let's see if this goes well. If Ryoshi loses the clash, it just kills Honglu. That's okay.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Alright, like Yinglong felt like rolling a few too many heads, but no one gets staggered. You know, I said that didn't really feel like a favor. The game really proved me right. He'll be chained the next turn, so the damage won't be too bad. It's okay to burn through some stagger bars here. Yeah, there's Honglu gone. Next turn is bad. I want to chains again if anything is targeting him. Nothing is. It's unfortunate. What's your shield at? 1600? He takes 600 twice from the pens. Do I think I can do 400 damage in the next 2 turns? Probably. With burn. So I think as long as I win against the pins, I don't actually have to clash most of his moves next turn. But Gregor's also too slow. How do you have no stacks? Okay, that's... He had to mineral his speed. This is bad. This is quite bad, actually, because 2 people can't redirect, and then 2 other people have only skill 1s. I mean, okay, I have 4 moves that can do anything. Yinglong is doing 6 attacks. So I have to ignore some stuff, and nothing I ignore is going to be good. Especially since I can only hit this with assist defense, so that can't be ignored, even though it would be the best move to ignore. Because yeah, it's not like anyone can evade multiple things. This is just really bad. The staggers plus the 1 speed, plus the unlucky targeting, nothing hitting Mare or Greg. Likely going to be a reset. But I guess we'll do this. We have to hit the pins. Ryoshi, you can try to clash that. Okay.
여전히 무섭고 겁이. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
It's like the damage is definitely okay. We can kill him next turn with the pins. It's just how bad are these attacks going to be this turn? Oh, especially if he wins that one? Yeah. Okay, he got no head rolls while attacking, so it did basically nothing. Thank you, chains of others.
내 차례네.
이런 건 참이 하는 거야.
How bad. He gets heads there. The heads rolls are unfortunate. And I could have done like 5 damage instead of did 70. But okay. He is low enough that clashing the pins, I can kill him before his other moves go through. And so that's what we'll have to do. Although it looks like that's going to take more ego. I'll spend 1 gloom. And then I guess we're doing that because he's faster than most of my IDs. Yeah, okay. 2 ego and then let's see if this works. I don't know if my 3 speed is faster than his or not, but this should do 47 damage as long as both of these win. Yeah, so I just need Rodeo to win her clash. Okay, we're gonna reset this one, I think. Unless he gets killed here. Are my 3 speeds fast enough? Not quite, 28. Yeah, this is just too much damage I'm taking, I think, in first phase here. Letting all of that go unopposed. Unlucky. We had 2 important favored clashes lose in that fight, that's why we lost. It's definitely still looking possible. The answer might be more chains of others, but we'll see if we can get away with not doing them all the time. It's good to get sanity on Mare instead of just him perpetually being like neutral. This is a pretty bad turn 1 for clashing. I think we're letting this gamble on assist defense. It's annoying that his counter does like the sanity damage as well. That's... wow, triple heads on -5 to beat that. It's a sign. That's good. We have assist defense against a pin, which is unlikely to win. But if the only thing that goes badly is... okay. I spoke too soon. That's not that bad, though. Oh, I actually win that, right? Yeah, okay. Pretty good turn 1. It's acceptable. Obviously, I didn't win every clash. It could have been better, but it could have definitely been worse. Now... okay, Mare, you need the chains. Make next turn bearable. I don't like using your skill 2, or like changing over your skill 2, but it has to be done. Neutral. Maybe 2 chances at neutral is better. I just need 1 heads roll to beat him, so I have 2 chances for him to tails roll and I get heads roll. I don't think I can do too much better than that with how these skills are lined up. Heads roll, please. No. So close.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
But again, if we're only losing the 1 pin clash, losing both pin clashes is pretty bad.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
설령 녹아내려 추락하더라도 괜찮니?
So many arrows because of these moves.
더 뜨겁게.
Okay, something's targeting you. Do chains again. Then we have two threatening moves. Gregor, you probably want to assist defend the two things this turn, because you can beat these. That hits Ryoshu. Okay, so we'll let Gregor handle both of those. Ryoshu, get the one that your mark is on. Need one person to clash there, then everyone else gets the pins. Let's see if that's good enough.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지만.
We should reset now, maybe. I want to see like how bad the pins getting spawned is. Oh, sorry, that was my Discord ping. Forgot to go on Do Not Disturb.
이 순간이 다
Like, if Ryoshu kills this, which I think she will, then this isn't even that bad. So he'll still be chained the next turn. Like, yeah, we missed out on 600 damage. That's definitely bad.
잠이 아는 거야.
But, like, we didn't take that much damage because of it. Just keep up the chains, fam. Trust Yanglong to give me the resources for it. Maybe that's the play. Something like this. I think this is a good enough turn. Because those will go better because I'll get rid of his stacks with Gregor. Okay, let's see. Get that burn count up. He was almost out of burn count. He had only one there. You see, my sanity's almost up now. The clashes should become pretty consistent after this turn.
거기서 지켜보시죠.
The extra skill 2 is very nice. 5 debuffs courtesy of chains of others, mostly. Like, I think this is our best attempt so far. It's looking good, although he's still high health. It's only turn 5. Next turn is not a super threatening pattern. But the way I'm losing is losing clashes. Let's just chains him like every turn while I can. Enjoy the luxury of chains. That's my skill 1's clash. Like, it is pretty useful. Actually, can you win any of these for sure? Not really. You can try to get your sanity. I would like to get full sanity on Ryoshu, so she'll take a slightly risky clash here, and that's okay. Yeah. No. Luxury of chains. Like, having the ability to use it every turn because he gives me extra resources. I will not be able to use Chains of Others every turn against, like, Hohenheim, for example. At least probably not.
이 순간이 다 되었느리라.
Okay.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Yeah, I think we're doing this again. Please tell me something's targeting you. You can take that favored. It's going to have 6 lower base power, which means I would lose on a Tails roll barely. Maybe Pride Resonance, actually. I'll probably have Pride Resonance. Who wants to take that? Probably Don Claire with his regenerating shield. Let's make sure burn count doesn't drop. Okay. Looks like a good turn to me.
뺀다면 서울을 건너
You put Ujettos back on the company just in case, thank you. I might want her in the next section, yeah. Who got staggered? Oh no. Someone was low enough to get staggered by a 2-rolling dread skill and I did not realize. I think it was Honglu. I think Honglu was clashing a pin. That is unfortunate. Yeah, that goes through like instantly when there's no clash animation. Wow. So that's a 3rd pin getting spawned on this attempt.
것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Definitely not a good attempt on paper, but like so far I still think things are going fine. The Mark really likes going for the pin. If we do that, that can kill the pin, I'm confident. So then, you definitely want to chains again this turn, because it's the bad turn next. Take the dominating clash. Then 1, 2, 3. Should be good.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
It's like half dead. I feel like this attempt is going slow, maybe because I've missed like 1,000 damage from the pins, but
이 순간이 다
you know,
되었느리라.
didn't even need the skill 1. Just lets me get more value out of burn if I get less damage from clashing the pins. Okay, so here is the bad turn, as I've called it. He will have 8 lower base power, so like this should win, and this should win. This should be a fine turn.
잔불에 주의하시오.
여명이 빗발치.
Unless this staggers someone again, but it did not. Activate that burn. If only he didn't take reduced status damage. It's funny how much IDs have progressed since Season 1. Yeah, Season 1 was a very different time.
노을빛으로
Alright, huge damage. 16 rolling skill 1 is insane. Yeah, back in season 1, like 11 was the highest rolling skill 1, I think. Oh yeah, Reindeer Ishmael had a bit better. I don't think it was 15 before Uptie 4 though. Okay, so I don't chains him for 1 turn and all my clashes are like neutral. Uptie 4 was introduced a little bit into season 2. I think we're going with the kill him next turn plan, which means I'll chains him for next turn and then have a skill 2 ready for Hecatula. I do need to be absolutely sure I win against the pins though. Like I want to use Crow's Eye View next turn, so we'll do that. Surely that wins against the pins. I probably need to do like fast face ego here. Yeah, okay, that's dominating with resonance. I believe it. So yeah. Just this gloom move left to contest. Do you believe in Salvador Gregor? He only loses if he rolls tails or Yanglong rolls all heads. I believe.
감상은 어떤가요?
Yanglong rolled all heads. Multiple times. Please don't stagger anyone.
이런 건 기합으로 버텨.
It staggered Gregor, that's fine. It didn't stagger anyone that hadn't clashed yet. Tang Tang Honglu clashes 14 on skill 1 after Uptie 4. I believe before it he was just a pretty standard 11, like 5+6 single coin.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
이 순간이 닿아도 되어내리라.
Okay, this should get him low enough to die to the pin clashes, that's the goal. Yes, very much so. Do I want to hit the counter for 10 resources? The answer is probably. Yeah, Dawn Claire, you can hit the counter to get 10 ego resources. And then I'm hoping that Yisong Crow's Eye View gets to go through. The only way it doesn't is if these, like, 3 skills do 284 damage. I don't think Ryoshu is that strong.
이 순간이 닿아도 되어내리라.
This actually might do 124 damage. It did. Okay, well, again, no ego. It is base ego only. I cannot switch Saiyans. But okay, we got through first phase in a decent position. Let's see if Honglu can roll low speed for me. Ten. I have 3 people on 5. I sure hope my 5s go first. And thankfully no Lord's Guard. Again. none of these other guys using Gluttony, so like this will get assist defended. Then I need these to hit him. And I probably wanted to hit the other strong guys, so AoE manipulation, like that. Okay. So assist defense, then Faust, then Mare. If Faust and Mare are both faster than him, this will work out. If not, I guess it's my fault for not counting damage, but it's pretty hard to accurately count the damage, I think, that I'm doing to Yinglong. And I should, hang on. These are like all ignorable amounts of damage, except I would like to hit that. Everyone else... Yeah, it's like that 29 might hurt a little bit. But I want Honglu staggered. And like on 1 HP, rather. Let's see if we're lucky. Faust was faster. Can Mare please be faster than Honglu? No, unlucky. Yeah. I wanted to get that crow's eye view through. I made the right decision. I just did too much damage, which is not an issue I expected. So is he going to Tarnish Blood me this turn because of that? Is that how that works? Definitely overkilled Honglu here. But it's not like I want to kill any of the other guys while he's still alive. Yeah, he does Tarnish Blood me immediately. Is this just my entire team dead? Because I lost speed 50-50? Pretty much, and he also heals, yeah. Okay. If I made the exact same inputs but got slightly luckier, we would be in an infinitely better position. That's gonna be a reset. I would like to get an attempt to last phase today, but that's just, yeah, unfortunate. We start again. Okay. Let's see if this goes decently. Ah, Sinclair 4 heads in a row on 10 sanity. Dragon barely wins that clash. That's fine. We lost one clash. We should have, you know, chains up resources for next turn, I think. It's a good enough turn one for me. And Mare's actually getting targeted, so you can do this again. Just the first skill. Let's see if I can get Yi-Song some sanity so he's not just negative. Is that what I want to do, or do I want to ramp Gregor? Let's ramp Gregor.
뺀다면 서울을 건너
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
So far, so good. This is the attempt. Calling it here. We definitely see last phase this attempt.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
선배를, 스승님을 행복하게 할 수 있다면 이 끝에서 다 함께 기쁨을 나눌 수만 있다면
I have 2 speed despite 5 bind? Wow.
도망치게 할 수 없을 거예요.
This +3 min and max speed thing is pretty cool, huh? You want sanity, you want sanity. You, I guess, want sanity. Feels a little risky, but go for it.
이곳은 위험한
Fastest Pierce
무리하지
Fatal.
말고 뒤에서
I
보조만을
think I'll go
하겠습니다.
1 turn without activating the counter. All of those clashes are good enough for me.
칼날 사출.
Sentenced to Tears of the Tarnished Blood. I'm sorry that Yi-Song decided to... Or no, I'm sorry that Ryoshu did too much damage and made my Crow's Eye view not go through.
지켜보시죠.
That was the problem. Ryoshu's too good of an ID.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Full sanity on Gregor. Getting the chains through. This is looking good. Definitely need to hit the counter early
수많은
next
것들이
turn.
옥죄어 온다.
Because he's going to be using multiple of these high threat moves. He will have 6 lower base power on them, 3 lower on these. It's like, let's see. Do it again. Never stop using chains of others. That's the motto of every challenge run in this game. At 3 lower base power, do I trust this? Not quite, because that's still... I need 2 heads, or well... I win if he ever rolls tails. 3 chances for him to roll tails. I'll think about it. Depending on what the rest of my clashes look like. I think we do this. You activate the counter, and then... 1 and 2. There we go. Everything should be good here.
칼날 사출.
Okay. Scared me there, Yusong. Hour and a half, still no second phase Yinglong. Yeah, this is definitely a rough challenge. The reasons I'm losing, though, are like, I mean, Honglu just having too much speed, even through Figurutia. I tried to do Crow's Eye View, didn't work out. It's not like I think I need to change teams or anything. I just need things to go a little bit better. And this attempt's going a little bit better so far.
베어내리라.
Okay, Mare is too slow. Do we need chains for next turn? Next turn will be a Pin's turn. He'll use one threatening move. I think we'll be okay. We can use just like... We can use the chains on it, potentially, because he won't be slow next turn. Maybe we save some skill 2s for the Unchained turn. Probably a good idea. But I do still want to, you know, clash the pins this turn, so I'll use skill 2s there. Everything says favorite or better? Okay. Let's see. Four coin skill 2 that rolls a 16. It's crazy that that's just like what Diechi Rodia does at Uptie 3, but it just makes Gregory like one of the best Uptie 1 IDs.
베어내리라.
Yeah, I'll get Ryoshu multi-slotting a little bit. I think I only have 4 House of Spiders IDs on the team, so she'll get 1 extra slot. I'd feel so much better about this if everyone could just get the normal skill slot generation once everyone else was dead, but you don't get that. Probably because... Wow. 0 damage. Now, I was going to say probably because it would make Ryoshu just too good to get every slot, but it was like that in the last trial way, so it's not because of Ryoshu. Yisong is the slow one today. We're just doing that. Sorry, Pierce Fatal Faust, but you have to lower the power for everyone else. Not a huge fan of this one. This pin. No, I have 3 chances for him to roll tails because this will have 3 lower base power, so even 1 heads I outroll it. Yeah, that'll work. Surely. It's a lot of damage on Faust. Not sure how we outrolled that. We got 1 higher clash power than expected there. But I'll take it.
이 순간이 다
Probably getting him in 2 more turns. Everyone's still pretty healthy. Okay, Yisong loses that clash. 125 damage from just like his second weakest move, by the way. Please tell me you can clash something. No. Please tell me you can clash something. Okay, you can Crow's Eye View a pen. Do I need to do chains on him? No, he's going to die before I actually have to clash stuff next turn, right? So let's see, I have 4 moves that all have to be used here. Something like this, I guess. And I don't think I need to chains him. I am 1 damage off staggering. That's scary. I'm going to not chains him and maybe I'll regret it. I'm just pretty sure we're going to kill him just by clashing the pins next turn. And I can do that. One of them will be with Crow's Eye View, so I would be chaining for 1 singular clash to be easier. And to make sure I have speed control, but he should be slow anyway. And I guess I have this haste, yeah. The chains would definitely be pointless. I'm glad I didn't do it. Now then. Why is Yisong so slow? He min-rolled his speed. I really want my haste next turn. I think... Well, okay, what can I do? Oh, if the counter hits Yisong, he might stagger as well. I think I'm going to not hit Yinglong's counter, as much as I would love 8 more Ego resources. Ryoshu, you can't evade, because that would kill Honglu. And then it's like, there's no way that these skill 1s do 394 damage, right? Like, this should be safe, assuming I win the clash. That can be the backup, I guess. Because I do need them to do at least 94. There's no way these do 100 damage each. This has to work out. As long as I win this clash, 71% chance.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
He heads rolled. Please tell me Yisong heads rolled as well. Okay. It was actually better than it was. Like, yeah, 71% chance to win if he rolled heads. If he rolled tails, I won always. And then that is phase change, and we got our haste off. As long as Honglu doesn't have 13 speed, we should be fine here. We might even not need Pigricia if we're really lucky. We have the dragon buff on 3 people. He got 9 speed. I have 3 people faster than him. He does have Lord's Guard, which would mean only 1 hit goes through. We need to Pigricia. But everyone will be faster than him after that. Okay, I have free reign over clashing. I never thought I would see the day. Let's make sure that continues. I definitely want both of these Egas. Do I want anything else? Probably not. So then the next step is AoE manipulate Faust's ego. I want it to hit the Adepts and the Lord. It can clash there. Yisong's ego. Where do you want to go? Probably the most threatening move. Again, I don't want to kill any of these guys this turn. But I do want to make sure Honglu gets down to 1 HP. Am I okay if Mare gets staggered? Or do I want to try to protect him? He should probably defend himself. Try to, at least. That can hit Dawn Claire. He has shield every turn. This will, like, guarantee Honglu goes down to 1 because it will be double fatal. Just double check everything. That gets assist defended. That gets assist defended. This hits him. This hits him. This hits him. It will definitely do enough damage. And then the only thing going unopposed is doing no damage because he has shield. Okay, this should be a good turn.
뺀다면 사활을 건다.
There's the Lord's Guard. There's the Mal Assist. Then this skill will actually hit him. And then Faust's ego should stagger once that goes through. That might get Yisong low enough that he tries to do Sun Shower next turn. I kind of hope it does, because I can outspeed him. And it would be great if they use all their resources on that. Yeah, down to 1. The power of actually being faster than the enemies. And I did get Yisong low enough that he's trying to do Sun Shower. That is really good. Malphast rolled her skill 3 again, which isn't great. But we'll see what we can do. This is naturally targeting Mare. His job can just be the redirection. Is anything doing a ton of damage? Nothing is doing a ton of damage. So, okay. Let's see here. If I stagger Malphast, I don't have to deal with her assist defense. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Let's do 1, 2, 3. That staggers him. One thing does have to hit the bubble. That can be Yisong, probably. Yeah, use a skill 2. Make sure it actually staggers it. Yisong's dealt with. That's dealt with. That's doing no damage. That's not doing enough damage for me to care. Hopefully Gregor wins his clash. I think I want to make sure that I stagger Malphast. Actually, an unopposed attack on Malphast herself is fine. Yeah, okay. Because you are how far off staggering? 13? That doesn't actually do enough if things get interrupted. I'm a little scared because of Malphast's assist defense here. It's the only thing giving me some worry. Because I really don't want Sun Shower going through. Why is that only doing 11 damage when you're 1.25 to Pride? I feel like it should be doing more. Maybe it is doing more. This is just showing the rolls it's doing. It should do more damage. We believe. Did not stagger, okay. Yeah, it did more than 11 damage, okay. I don't know why that was showing the roll instead of the damage. That seems so inconsistent. We get AoE going through. That is unfortunately not a clash win. Yeah, Fast is dead. My Fast.
코스트가 아니 저의 부족이 원인.
Yusung did stagger that. And Hongwu is dead. Okay, what have we got? Sun Shower Otis. That is not something I can clash, so I want to stagger her. This is a really good turn for me. 3 of them staggered and they're using some weak ego. Like, I can let that go through. It will break my dragon shields and hit Rhodia, who cares? So, Faust. It's a clashable counter, it will go against the first thing. Her assist defense would not be skill 3, because they spent their gluttony. Let's see. That will stagger Otis. And then I want to use Crow's Eye View again. Make sure I'm fast next turn. Let's use that on Malfaust. It should stagger her, I think. Then let's kill you. Yeah, I'll let the Gregor thing go through. Honestly, let's just make sure Malfast is dead, right? Like, you are a danger to me. Okay. Wow, triple tails roll from Malfast. That was not supposed to win. This is the run, chat. $96 damage. I targeted things wrong. I thought I was sending 2 of those moves at Otis to stagger her, but oh well, it's 54 damage, who cares? And then Lantern will do like 13 damage or something. 24. That's okay. Misplay on my end. Okay, we actually have some moves that are strong enough for me to care. But no more assist defense shenanigans. That is gone. Move and Reg, kind of scary with the attack weight. You're hard to stagger as well. You might send a lot at Heathcliff this turn. Actually, I can just clash it because it's a multi-coin ego. Yeah, that's right. Sinclair can actually clash everything on the field here except Ryoshu. Honglu, you can deal with that. Balancina, go there, probably. Yisung can be the back hit for the unopposed up front there. I just need to make sure I actually do that this time. Honestly, let's chains Dawn. I can't. Too slow. Skill 1 could clash that ego if it weren't for the fact that it actually has burn conditionals and Don Gregor burns himself. Okay, I have a lot of Lust resources that I'm not really using. Just clash there, clash there. Every move is being dealt with that can stagger Mare, that's okay. And then just make sure you guys get Ryoshu. Mare gets staggered here. That's fine. This is the clash that I'm most worried about, but it's not even that bad if I lose.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
This is probably just going to AoE onto the orb, right? Yeah, wasted damage. I can't do anything about that, though, unless I was targeting the orb, which maybe I could have done. That didn't stagger her. She must be like 1 off. Well, that's Yisong staggered then. She probably staggers to burn, honestly.
더하면 뭐 해준다.
And there stagger. So I have 2 staggers this next turn, but hopefully, yeah, I have 2 Heisha staggered as well. Yearning Merkala. That's a little scary. No one can outspeed that. He has Dragon Shield. Okay, Ryoshu can just clash the Yearning Merkala, sure. Sinclair, you clash there. Lantern, do I care? I have to do like 30 damage to the orb, 40 more. How can I do this? I need to hit like 2 things with that, which means I'm letting something go unopposed. I guess I just outroll Lantern. Yeah, that's the play. As long as I don't get too many Tails rolls, that should break the orb. Alright. AoE will kill you, I think, from Sinclair. Go for it. I'm hoping this staggers because... No, player unbreakables like don't get damage penalties. This might stagger someone, which would be bad. I didn't think about that. I heard someone stagger. Who was it? Or was it everyone? It was 2 people. That's... Okay, it was the people hitting the orb. So the orb is just full hitting me with no reduction. But it also hits them, so maybe it's not even that bad.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
The orb is going to wipe their team. Did a lot of damage to me as well.
내가 이딴 곳에서 처투해줄 사람 같아?
It only killed 2 people. Or 1 person. Someone was already dead. How many more backups do you guys have? This is slot 12. Oh, wait. I had an attempt on base IDs that was going really well, and then Sichun Ishmael came in and staggered 5 people on my team. Let's hope that doesn't happen right now. We have enough Dragon Shields that I don't think it will. But just seeing her here intimidates me after that attempt.
그려낸 게 말했잖아. 느리다. 내 차례네. 심장을 노려.
Battle of the unopposed attacks. Sinclair is going to get his buffs here. Yusong has 2 health, you can die. We're probably going to lose the last phase Yinglong, but at least we're going to see it. Because this is going well now. We have what? Definitely don't let the corroded Yearning Merkala go through. It has 6 speed. I can't do anything about it unless I'm faster. I am slower than her. Well then. Don't we love Uptie 1, everybody? You had to roll 6 speed. At least it's hitting all 4 of the enemies and only 3 of my centers. But man, is that unfortunate. Dawn is fatal to it, Mare's dead to it, Ryoshu's going to probably kill Valentina. Clash with Heath and lose? It's not clashing me, it's targeting the enemy. Or, oh wait, was Lantern going first? Or, yeah, okay, that's going to kill her. Cool. That should, assuming we can trust the speed arrows, which I don't know if we can, then Otis will kill both of them. We have Mare chainsing me, I can't do too much about that. Let's see if I can deal with Sync Mare, I guess? Or, not Sync Mare, Heisha Sinclair is the only one. Heathcliff is the only one that could try to clash him. No, wait, where's your arrow? Your arrow's on Ryoshu. Okay. This is quite lucky corrosion targeting, but it's also unlucky that my speed is this bad, so like it balances out. I'm going to use this. It's a clash. I don't want Valentina to die from Ryoshu evading or anything, and then let's try to stagger you, maybe. Okay. I'll throw a last skill at Otis. I hope the arrows are trustworthy. Doesn't Lantern Corrosion target lowest health? Most health? Sun Shower Corrosion is least HP, so that's not actually lucky targeting, that's just how the ego works. But we do need to hope that the arrows were trustworthy and Otis actually goes first and kills Dawn. And the arrows were not trustworthy, Otis did not go first and did not kill Dawn. Yeah, that just killed Soradon from full health, or no, it staggered her. Well, we'll still see last phase of Yinglong, but we are in no condition to beat it, unfortunately. Hello, how's it going? We just had the game lie to us in a very unfortunate way. And we're going to lose. No more backups. No one can outspeed this. Sinclair can clash it at least. We have full slots, but people are going to die. Like, Gregor's on 1 health. Unless I can just do so much more damage than I'm used to with base IDs, this is looking terrible. But I'll play it out. And yeah, I can't have chains, although Yinglong is split into multiple parts here, so chains isn't even that good. Let's see. That. Oh, it's too slow for everyone to redirect. Let's go slowest to fastest, yeah. You can do that. You can... All of these have unbreakables. Gregor's dead. Take the hardest one to clash, I guess. No, even I think this first turn here, it's like already over, pretty much. Like we can do this, we can do this. I guess Heathcliff. I mean, someone has to clash the thing. Okay, so you hit the counter, and then you hit the guard. I redirected from Otis. Okay. I mean, everything is getting clashed, in theory. I'm glad we got to see this, but I think this is kind of showing
순간이 다
this is going to be too hard for stream, because it will be many streams of no progress. Does Dawn Office even have their synergies? They don't have the follow-ups, but Sinclair does get the buffs. Why do I use only base ego? Because if I used any ego, I don't think it would be that bad, and I just don't have the ego on this account. That's another reason.
저놈을 추적해.
I just get no damage in. Like, if I could just have Thora, Calgia, Faust healing me this entire time, that would make such a big difference. Just that one non-base ego. But base ego makes it hard. Okay, so you're doing that. You're too slow to do anything as well. I guess you'll just hit the body. It's like, yeah, I need ego for like every move here. And I just can't possibly keep up with the resource cost of that. Next turn we get to hit him though. We'll see.
그러면 멈추고
It's
싶지
not
않아.
fully over just yet. Like, Sinclair will get full sanity when Gregor dies. Ryoshi will get an extra slot. I'm not going to give up early, but this is looking really bad. Because I'm running out of ego resources. I guess he'll be giving me more with pins, but I don't think it'll be enough.
모, 불, 아,
Why is Lucio Heath here over full stop? The idea was synergy with House of Spiders, and then I'm keeping full stop Heathcliff for the section 2. You have to remember, it's not just beating Yinglong. I have another whole team I have to make, and so I wanted to put the full stops together over there. And I wanted the House of Spiders with Ryoshi over here. So I want to clash him earlier in the turn so he gets the fragile. Surely this wins, right? Heathcliff can roll heads 4 times in a row. He rolled tails on the first one. Isn't Limbus Company so fun? Isn't Sanity the best mechanic in the game? Isn't, what else can I say? And I think that's enough. Sanity's gotta be everyone's favorite mechanic.
노을빛이라
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
It's like, yes, he had 35 sanity instead of 45, but that's because I'm having to use ego with like everyone every turn. It's definitely over. If his health bar was actually his health bar, this would be fine, but his health bar is not his health bar. Hey, look, Ryoshu can evade now. New ability unlocked. What's the fastest thing hitting Ryoshu? That. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure this will go great.
그려낸 대로
15% chance to lose. Yeah. But I thought if there was any way I was winning the fight, I needed to maximize damage, which meant giving him the fragile at the start. To get someone that had a better chance to win, I would have had to go quite far down the stack. Alright, let me see if I can look back at the VOD and see exactly. Sinclair does not have better, Dawn does not have better, Ryoshu at Uptie 3, is she better? Or wait, that's the wrong turn.
고통스럽지만 견딜게요. 딛고
Yeah, so it was Sinclair, Gregor, like none of these guys would have higher base power and better sanity. Greg was at 45, but I would be replacing a skill 2 of his. It's like, I would be losing a lot of damage by doing the clash with Gregor, and it just wouldn't be enough. I could have maybe done better, but not good enough to win the fight, I'm fairly sure. Hey, Ryoshu. But, like, okay, this is a little encouraging. Like, I got this far. I could do better in the Pekasula stage, get through with, like, almost full health. Gregor was the third person in line after Sinclair. I'm looking at it right now.
그려낸 대로
And replacing his skill 2, like his skill 2 was the strongest skill I had on that turn. I didn't want to just turn that into an ego either. The annoying part is that it's working. Yeah, now I know it's like maybe doable, and I have to try again. But I don't think I'll be trying again on stream. What I'll probably do is, you know, try my best to complete this section off stream, and then I'll stream section 3 if I'm able to get past it. I think that's the best course of action here.
죽는다 해도 끊어지지
I might make some team adjustments. I might get some new units, get more House of Spiders IDs, but for now, I think we're going to call stream after 2 hours. We saw some attempts. We have some hope. I'll be back. It might not be next week, because I do have to beat this, but we'll see if I have the time. Until then, I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Join the Discord if you want to be notified when I'll be continuing this, and I'll see you guys later.